I know that you began this conversation by giving all thanks to God. I'm going to let you close this with giving thanks to one of his angels who allows you to do, I would imagine, what you do in your wife, Felicia.
I'm going to try not to be super emotional about that woman. If there was anybody in the world that I owe the world to, it would be Felicia Ruffin. She has supported me in every endeavor that I've ever asked to do. She's been the most supportive wife that I could ask for. The only wife I've ever had. We've been together 24 years. I have not been the perfect gentleman all 24 years, but in the, I guess the last, 10 years, I've really focused on making sure that she has been happy. And I say that with saying that, our relationship as a couple has not always been perfect. And however, no matter what the struggle was, we fought as a couple to stay together. No matter what the struggle was, it was always going to be, we're going to be a team no matter what. And I owe her more than anything in this world. If I could give it to her, I would. But she deserves her flowers. She deserves, her dates and whatever else she asked for, because she stood by me through many, trials and tribulations. And when the chips were down, she was there. When everybody's in the bleachers screaming my name because maybe defense didn't stop anybody, she is just a calm, collective person. And after the ball game, she's going to be there. And funny thing is, your wife knows you better than anybody. And I don't really like talking after a football game, win or loss. Mm-hmm. Don't like to talk. We may win by 40 points, and I'll walk off the field feeling like I've been beat up because something might have worked on us. Mm-hmm. So I'm a workaholic, and my wife tries to make me have balance. Mm-hmm. She makes this statement that me and one of my friends, Coach Jerry Bird, talk about all the time, and it's you're violating the law of rest. And she'll tell me that all the time. So every day, almost every day, because I'm a workaholic. I wake up early in the morning and I'll lay there and I'll do my devotion, get my prayer in, and then I'll open my phone and begin to put tasks down or send emails that I have to schedule so that I don't wake anybody up and stuff like that. And so she'll just kindly remind me, you need to have some balance. And I'll go, yes, ma'am. And I one of my daughters, not by biological means, has sent me a book, and the title of that book is Balance. And I read that book, and it just kind of continues. And every time I get out of balance, I go back and I read excerpts out of that book to kind of bring me back to a place of balance where I understand family. Family, faith, family, and football is what's important in that order. And so we just try to do the best we can to make sure that our children get to see how marriages work, and that we're not just only our children, but we have been, celebrated by many of our students who paid attention to our walk with Christ and how we, do this this union.
All right. April and I begin each morning with a devotional. We close each day with a devotional. And if she's not at my side, we'll FaceTime. And I will share something with you, brother to brother. There's 2 simple rules that you need to know. I haven't been able to practice it in my life, but I'm one of those people that I'm a coach, I'm not a player. There's just 2 rules to keeping you and Felicia together the rest of your life. Just 2. Rule number 1, she's never wrong. Yeah. Rule number 2, when she happens to be wrong, see rule number 1. That's all you need to know.
I live by she's always right. And I might, agitate her or aggravate her a little bit, but I know at some point I just go, Yes, baby, you're right. You're right. I'm so glad that God put her in my life.